I've always been really scared to make anything fermented.
Yes, I hear that a lot. Most people are. They think it's very intimidating, but it's very, very, very simple to make. The sauerkraut has 100 times more viable minerals and vitamins in it when it's been fermented. Getting a happy gut starts to get the GABA, the hormone in our brain that helps relax us from anxiety. When we get those good bugs, that good bacteria working in there, it actually calms us down. So how cool that there's something you can do without medication or something. Sometimes start eating some really good probiotic food. So let's get started.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to show you 2 ways of doing this. So there's 3 ways. You can either cut this into slices, or you can grate it on a mandolin or a cheese grater like this on the largest setting, or you can use a food processor if you're doing a lot. And I just cut like a diagonal, just like that, toss it to the side. And then for this one, you can just slice it. And you want to be consistent in your slicing, like make sure that you get a nice, consistent, even sauerkraut. And then what I like to do is I like to, as we've got the sauerkraut kind of in here, and then we add salt. And so I just sort of lift it up and kind of layer in the salt. And what the salt does, it pulls the liquid out. You take it and you take a little bite of it. And if it tastes like a potato chip,
Yeah.
then you know you've got like enough salt. Squish it, kind of massaging it, twisting it around in there.
Yeah, you can already see the kind of the liquid coming out.
Yeah, this one's a nice one. The liquid's really coming out, which means it's fresh. But the cool thing is that the bacteria are already here, but I'm also putting bacteria in with my own bacteria. My hands are getting in there.
And that's a good
People
thing.
Are, it's
That's
a good
thing.
It's a great thing. We're a little bit too worried about sterilizing everything to death. So after you do this, and sometimes you have to do this for quite a little while, I have a little trick where I take a plate and I cover it and I let it sit for about 30 minutes, and then I come back and there's, you know, look at all that liquid pouring out of that.
And you're just going to discard the liquid after?
No,
Oh,
no, we're gonna put that all into the jar. And so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this, and again, you can just use your hands. You don't wanna use a metal spoon or anything with it, but you just sort of get it in there, and as you're putting it in, you just sort of crunch it in. And then you can see there's more juice coming, right? And I pour this water right in, but I'll let you do this.
Okay.
Because you have clean hands. And then tamper it. So you're just gonna, yeah, mush it, just see, and you can see even more liquid starting to form.
Yeah.
And there's also, we have these things called weights. And you can put these weights into a little jar.
Yeah.
And then just put that on top to help it stay submerged too.
Oh, okay.
If you don't feel like there's enough liquid.
Right.
Or you can add a brine, and a brine is just salted water.
And that was this, right? So the colors already kind of melted
yeah,
together.
so you can see what happens with, you know, the lactic acid. It's all starting to break down, and it's pulling all of the kind of the color out. So that's why you get this that kind of purpley color from this purple color. Now you can see the juices above it. So that's what you want. You want your liquid above, and then you want to seal it, and then you want to put it to the side and let it ferment.
Nice.
And there you go. It's so simple. That was it.